Happy fall, friends! Let's kick off October with a weekend vlog. It's a new cycle and I'm fasting 72 hours. $23, $24, $25. It's just gonna squeak, okay? This is my gym fit. Reality of my workouts is I wear whatever the heck I want, and usually it's some kind of pajamas or loungewear. This is what I put on when I rolled out of bed. This is what I'm working out in. Oh good, the squeak went away. Not much happening today. I got a nail appointment and I need to wash my dishes and clean my kitchen because after we had dinner last night I didn't clean up. It was late, and yeah, we're not eating for 3 days, so I need to get it cleaned today so I don't have to look at it for the next couple days while we're not eating. We had a great workout last night. We work out about every 4 days. We do weightlifting. We did lat raises. We did bent over lat raises. We did dumbbell curls. Well, I did dumbbell curls. My husband did barbell curls. I can't lift the barbell because it's 45 pounds. I did, my heavy weight for the dumbbells was 14 dumbbells, so 28 pounds. A tricep superset. He did tricep press downs with dips, and then I did tricep press downs with skull crushers. So, actually just like lifting my arms like that, my triceps are pretty sore. Whew. Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it. Yeah, feels good. But yeah, it's fun. I think it's our favorite night of the week is when we get to work out. Super hard like that. Whew. For dinner last night, we had our leftover creamy chicken, Tuscan chicken thing that I made the other night because, you know, not eating for 3 days. I don't want to have leftovers sitting in the fridge for 3 days and then they're going to go bad because we're not eating them. So we just had that for dinner last night. Oh, hang on, my sister's calling. Okay, I'm really stinky. I need to shower. Oh, I got a good sweat in, which is what I was wanting. Okay, time to stretch, but I'm like, ugh. Let's get ready. We'll go this way first. Hello. Let's scoot this leg back. Oh, hey. I just threw my phone back here. I gotta stretch. Get that. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Ooh, hey Siri, set a timer for 45 seconds.
45 seconds. Counting down.
Got a good sweat in. Got a good amount of walking in. I did a little bit more than I normally do because I had already walked about almost 10 minutes before she even called. And then I jumped off and restarted it and then walked another 20 minutes. And before that I walked 10. So yeah, I probably walked like a good 45 to 50 minutes. So yay me. Which much needed today. Much needed. Good walk. I don't want to quit stretching right now. We're going to switch to the other side though. Oh, I really feel that in my knee. Hey Siri, set a timer for 1 minute.
1 minute. Starting now.
We're gonna just go a little longer on this side because this knee is really tight. Needs to stretch. I probably should do the massager on my leg too, but who am I kidding? I'm probably not going to today. Day 1, no eating. We actually ate a little bit late, so I'm actually only fasted about 13 hours right now. So yeah, it is what it is. Got my workout done, so if I don't do anything else the rest of the day, that was the important thing to get done. But the next important thing is I'm going to get my nails done after this. So I gotta go get in the shower and head out to go get these babies done. We'll be back in a bit. We got my nails done. Now I'm gonna make some drinks. I already having some Element. I already drank the first half of the packet right when I got home. Now I'm having the second half. It's very strong flavored for me, so I just split it into 2 cups. I've got a little tiny bit of a headache, but also, I don't know if I had talked about before that I was like feeling really good, that I felt like my emotional state was being more balanced, and overall over the last year, I really do feel like my emotional state, the balance of my emotional state, I feel like is a lot better. And I don't remember if I put that in a previous video. I know I talked about it, but sometimes I cut things out when I'm talking. So let's just say that I had spoke too soon, and this last week has just been a crazy, weird, emotional roller coaster. Let me pour the water in here. I'm making some hot tea also because I'm freezing to death. And I'm spelling. Okay, well, it's just water. We can clean that up. So I thought once my cycle had started, that meant that my emotional state would improve. It hasn't. I mean, it's only been a little over a day, a little over 24 hours, maybe a day and not even a day and a half. So hopefully tomorrow I'll wake up feeling better. So I don't know if today was the day to be starting a 3-day fast. I just don't know if I'm like, I was feeling a little bit hungry earlier, but just kind of mild tummy pains. But I think it's just really because of my emotional state has really got me feeling like really sleepy and sad, that I just like all I can think about is eating food. Like I could go for a giant steak and a big giant baked sweet potato right now. I don't know, or like a big bowl of spaghetti and meatballs, or like a big plate of lasagna. Just something really yummy. I was also thinking about tequila and tacos. So we're just gonna drink these drinks. And hope for the best. My husband still got about 3.5 hours till my husband comes home. But yeah, I don't know if it was the best time to start a 3-day fast, just because my emotional state is not very stable. I almost started crying, which is why I was like, okay, I'm gonna get up, make a drink, turn the camera on, and we'll see if I still cry. Cause yeah, just sitting in my chair, I was just gonna start crying. That's pretty much my life for the last week, is I've just been sitting around crying. I have been trying to exercise to help myself feel better, and the walking does help temporarily. The workout that I did last night, I felt great. I felt like, really energized, and I felt really good after the workout. But then this morning when I woke up, right back to the same old blah. Tried going out of the house a couple of times this week to see if that would pep me up and make me feel better. Nope. In fact, I just kind of felt bad for the people around me that had to spend time with me, because I probably wasn't very good company. Use a spoon to kind of measure it so I don't put too much. Whoop. Just a little spoonful. I'm gonna go put a show on and sit down and drink my tea. It is early evening time. My husband will be home any minute. I made us some coffee because I just need something else. I don't know if maybe my problem today is maybe I have a touch of keto flu or something, because my skin to the touch feels really hot, but I am freezing. My hands are cold, but my face and my skin is like hot. But I have the chills. I'm cold. Want another hot drink. I'm gonna have a little tiny bit of cream in this one. Ooh, getting a little dizzy. Probably too many carbs before going into a long fast. My husband's like, we'll be fine. You'll be fine. I did have like a little bit of a meltdown earlier. feel like not coherent, like I feel like I'm not all there, like I can't really process. Just what I needed for the evening. I'm exhausted. Like, I'm gonna go to bed early tonight, but I'm gonna sit down and have this. My husband will, like I said, Justin will be home any minute. I made enough for him to have 2. I did not clean the kitchen, and I'm not gonna tonight. So this is gonna have to wait till tomorrow, and tomorrow I will feel better and have more energy, and yeah. I think I'm just gonna continue to sit on the couch the rest of the evening. And I'm definitely I need to feel better tomorrow because I have lots of stuff to get done. All right, I'm gonna go enjoy this. Three, 24, 25, 18, 19. Good morning, friends. Got it up to the 2.5 mile mark. Hopefully I can keep it there today, but we'll see what happens. Ooh. Whoops. Pay attention, Kycha. I woke up about 6:30 this morning, and guess what I did today? It's October 1st, so I did a thing and stepped on the scale, which I have not done. So I haven't done a weigh-in since I did my in-body scan. So my in-body scan, my weight was 263.8. Was that a bird? And this morning I weighed 262.9. So I'm down a pound for the month of September, which I know isn't a huge loss. But I mean, if you watched my previous videos, you know how I've been eating. So that's my big news for this morning. Let me focus. Just got another cup of coffee, but I'm trying to finish my water. Probably don't even need the second cup, but I want one anyways. So yeah, so I just finished my walk. Just a recap on my walking. I mentioned before that I had yesterday just walked like 45 to 50 minutes, and that's the longest I've walked in I don't even know how long. So about 4 years ago, the summer of 2019, was when I kind of wanted to restart my health journey, and the best I could do was walk 5 minutes at a time. And I probably did that maybe 3 times a week for the summer. I might have gotten up to 10 minutes, maybe. So 2020 is when I restarted my health journey again, January 1st. You know, everybody starts January 1. So same thing continued over the next couple of years. Was I start out 5 minutes, work up to 10. Next thing I know, I'm able to walk 20, 25. Then it's the end of summer. Probably been walking almost 30 minutes, 25. Usually 20 to 25 is where I draw the line. And that was because my knee would start hurting. And so my arthritis just continued to get worse and continued to get more inflamed. And so this year, like any other year, started out slow. I could only walk about 5 minutes at a time. Worked my way up to 10 really quickly. But after I got to 10 minutes, I kind of was capped there because I had so much knee pain. My knee was so inflamed from the arthritis. And so then that's when we needed to start really figuring something out, and that's when I really decided I was going to start trying intermittent fasting for real. So then started that in February, and it was slow. It was a slow progress, slow going, and it took me a while to get up to be able to walk about 20 minutes at a time, and it was still off and on. Still, there was some days that I couldn't walk more than 10 minutes, and then some days I could walk up to 20 minutes, and I would just walk according to how my body felt. So if my knee started hurting really bad, I would not walk. But I think through the summer is when I really got it like up. I really like started pushing through, and I started intermittent fasting more, started doing longer fasts. And so the summertime is where my knee started to really feel better on a regular basis, and I wasn't injuring it as much. I wasn't creating the inflammation as often, because when that inflammation comes up, sometimes it takes several days for it to go back down again. And so just living in a lot of pain for a while. But here we are. It's October 1 and we can walk longer than 30 minutes without knee pain. Without knee pain that day, without knee pain the next day. So, knock on wood. I mean, not that I'm superstitious or anything, but yesterday was, I was still crying yesterday, and it had been like, I think like 5 or 6 days in a row. I was like just constantly crying like all day long. Today I feel so much better. Oh my gosh. I just feel happier. I feel more energetic. I hope the feeling kind of continues throughout the day because I don't want it to like peter off towards the end of the day. But yeah, I really thought yesterday I was going to be able to shake it when I woke up, and it just didn't go away yesterday. But this morning, today, I feel good. So I'm going to go finish my coffee, and I got to get to work because yesterday I did nothing. So today I feel like I have energy to get those dishes done. Yeah, and maybe some laundry because I still have sheets in the dryer for 2 days. So I need to get them out and fold them up and put them away. Oh, I'm gonna go enjoy this though first. It is afternoon tea time, but I had 2 highly caffeinated cups of coffee this morning. So, I mean, they weren't full caffeination, but they weren't my normal half caff. So we're going to go with some decaf tea here. Got my element to go in my water. So just kind of set myself up with some drinks. Because it is chilly in the house today. I had to put a sweater on because I'm so chilly. No eating today still. Yesterday was rough. I did cry off and on all day. And it wasn't really about the food. I just cried off and on all day. But I did get really hungry yesterday, which may have triggered some of the crying. But today I feel so much better. No crying today. But in the afternoon I am feeling a little... I don't know if it's just like a little twinge of hunger or if it's just like my mental state that I'm just like, I want to eat because it's cold and eating would be comforting and warm, right? So, I don't know. We get to eat tomorrow. Yay! At dinner time though, so I still have to go like all day without eating until dinner time, but we did pick out already at lunch. My husband called me and so we talked about what we wanted to eat tomorrow for dinner. So we're gonna have steak and fish and veggies. So I do have to go see what kind of veggies we have down in the freezer. But yeah, steak, fish, and veggies tomorrow. So lots of protein and vegetables. So we are looking forward to that. In the meantime, I just have tea to comfort me, and it has to be decaf because I had so much caffeine this morning. So that means, and I ran out of decaf coffee, so I can't even have my decaf coffee later. I mean, I could if I wanted to go to the store, but then I'd have to shower and get dressed, and yeah, no. I'll just go to the store tomorrow. But yeah, doing good, not eating. We are about, how many hours in? I'm about 42 hours in, because we did finish our dinner late the other night. So we're about 42 hours in right now, even though it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then, so actually tomorrow, it won't probably be a full 72 hours because then we'd have to wait until 9 p.m. to eat. We're not waiting until 9 p.m. to eat. We'll probably eat like right at 5:30. So it'll probably be more like 68 hours, 68 and a half hours, you know, if you want to be accurate, technical. So we're going to do that. So yeah, we'll be breaking our fast right when he gets home from work tomorrow because I'm not thinking I'm going to be able to wait any longer, and I really don't want to. So, but we're not eating now, so we will come back in a little bit. This is my fasting journal. I've been writing in this since February 8th. months. I've been writing in this for 8 full months. And today is cycle day 3. No eating today. All right, good morning, friends. We're on day 3, and guess what? I broke my camera lens. My camera was on the tripod, and I set the tripod up, and the tripod fell over, and I didn't grab it in time, and the lens kind of got smashed and twisted. I mean, the lens itself isn't broken, but the whole cylinder is like just not right. Okay, so I'm gonna have to see if there's someone in town who can fix that for me. If not, I'll have to order a replacement lens. So from here on out, we'll be filming with the iPhone. Yay, because I don't have a tall tripod for that, so fun for us.
From the side, her elbows are staying in line with or slightly in front of where her shoulder.
All right, this is the best we can do, so we're gonna go with it. I'm using my camera phone now, so I will try to adjust the volume to try to match the rest, but I don't know how good it's gonna be. Okay, so we're getting ready to break the fast. It's 5 p.m. My husband will be home in about 40 minutes. I've got some chicken broth and I've got an avocado. So hopefully this avocado is ripe enough. It actually does not feel very ripe. I got, yesterday I pulled some steaks out and started marinating them. I don't think you can see them. Anyways, a couple of steaks marinating. I've got a piece of halibut here. And I'm going to air fry this, but I'm gonna do a little breading. So I'm just gonna split it in half. 1 piece for me and 1 piece for him. First, we'll salt and pepper the outside. Okay, and I have some lupin flour here. It's the Anthony's brand, lupin flour. I'm gonna season it with some Old Bay and some garlic powder. Use a fork and just kind of give it a little mix. And then I have some buttermilk, and then I ground up some pork rinds. I ground up some pork rinds in here, so that's what we're spreading it with. And I don't know, I just thought I'd do something. Usually I would use egg, but I just thought I'd try buttermilk, see what happens. Okay, just let that sit there. We're gonna do this one up. We're just gonna put the fish there. Icky fingers. All right, I'm gonna stick this fish back in the fridge until I'm ready to air fry it. For veg, we have this sheet pan vegetables that we got at the Costco. So these are like probably my favorite because it's got, you know, all the good stuff. It's Brussels sprouts, sweet potato, broccoli, red onion, and zucchini, and it's all just tossed in like salt, pepper, garlic, and olive oil stuff. I want all the veg. I'm a little premature on getting everything ready because when he gets home, we'll have our broth and our avocado, and then we gotta wait about a half an hour before we can eat. So, and then breaking our fast, we need to make sure we're having cooked vegetables. So as much as I really would love to have a salad, all that raw vegetable is gonna be a little bit too much on the tummy. So we're gonna have cooked vegetables and protein and meat, lots of meat. I'm so excited about the meat. I'm so excited to eat. This has been a rough one. So last month when we did 6 days, it got rough really at the end, but this has been rough from the beginning. And yeah, it's just been a rough 3 days. So what are we gonna do? I'm ready. Ready to break my fast. I'm ready to eat. Yeah. So I'm gonna get this all cooked up and I'll show you the plate.
Here you go eat.
All right.
Be happy.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
All right, we got the plate all right here. So excited. Steak, halibut, veggies, and a little bit of mashed potatoes. It has been a rough 3 days, but we finally get to eat. We did break our fast about a half an hour ago with some bone broth and half an avocado. So now we're ready to eat. Hello friends, welcome to a weekend vlog. We are gonna break a 3-day fast today. We're gonna be eating 1 meal a day. We're gonna pump some iron and we're gonna end it with a weigh-in update. All right friends, I am gonna start making dinner because we are breaking our fast today and that's all I can think about. I am fasted now about 64 plus hours and we're probably just gonna make it to about 68 and a half, 69 because we ate really late when we were on our last meal. I'm still trying to be low carb right now for the weekend, so I am going to make keto refried beans. And if you've never had that before, the recipes that I've found and the way I've made it before is it's made with eggplant. All right, so let's get started by cutting up our veggies. And I remove the skin. I don't think you really have to, but I don't know. The skin just seems weird to me to leave on. So I just remove most of the skin. I don't try to be perfect about it or anything. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the keto refried beans. I've got my pan heated up. First things first is I've got a little jar of bacon grease. We are gonna cook the onions in that. Now that I've got the onions softened up a bit, I'm gonna add some chorizo. Get this cooked down a bit. I'm gonna add another spoonful of bacon grease. I chopped up some fresh garlic, so I'm gonna go ahead and add that too right now. That's a good amount of eggplant. So now we'll go ahead and add that eggplant. I did 2 kind of smallish sized eggplants. I got a can of Rotel and I'm just gonna let the juice kind of flow in there for that. Cup of chicken broth here. I'm gonna add about half of that right now. And now I'll go ahead and just season everything. I got some salt, pepper, garlic of course. Even though I put fresh garlic in, garlic powder just adds like its own level of flavor. Just a tiny bit of chili powder, always cumin, and oregano. Might need to add a little more liquid because I want to let this steam for about 10 minutes. Yeah, let's go ahead and add the rest of that broth. I might need to add a little water. Put a lid and let it go about 10 minutes. I got that all simmered up. Halfway through when I went to check it, I realized that I forgot to add the Rotel, so I added the Rotel, some of this to the blender, and we're gonna start blending this up. And that's how it's gonna be a little bit more bean-like consistency. Smells fantastic. It's a little bit more runny than I want it to be, but you know, let it simmer and stuff a little bit longer when I reheat it, and that will like steam some of the liquid out of it. So I think it's okay for it to be a little liquidy. It's definitely kind of more of a runny bean consistency. I'm gonna clean this mess up, finish heating up my dinner, and we'll come back when we're gonna break our fast. Yeah, we're gonna start with the bone broth and the...
We need to eat dinner. Let's go. Hungry.
Okay, we're gonna break our fast first before we eat.
No, what?
Yeah, here. That's why we got the sauerkraut last night. Oh, smells so good. Oh my gosh. If you've never eaten sauerkraut, just fast for 3 days and then you'll love it. It'll be your favorite food.
I've had it with bone broth. It's good.
Got the heat of the sauerkraut's cold and the bone broth is warm. Make it even. He's home. I can start eating now.
How'd your beans come out?
The flavor's really good.
How you know?
I like the fork.
We're fasting.
And if I like the fork, I had to taste it for seasoning. So when I was piercing it, take the fork off.
Rice?
Yeah.
Good rice. Just plop that right on there. Okay, so we have under the regular rice, I put my cauliflower rice, and then I have the keto beans and the pork meat and a bunch of toppings. Let's try the keto beans here. With a little bit of the meat and a little bit of the rice. Oh, I got cauliflower rice too. All right. Good job. I'm gonna sit down and eat. Good morning, friends. It is the next day. After dinner, we did go to the movies, and my husband did get us small popcorns, and we took our Russell Stover sugar-free little chocolates with us. So that was a little nice treat. We went and saw My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3. My town is so small. We just have one theater, and it plays one movie every weekend. I did do my backwards walking already this morning, so I'm probably just gonna do my 20 minutes on the treadmill today because we are working out tonight when he gets home. So he wants to work out fasted and eat dinner after, but honestly, because I'm weighing in the morning, I don't want to eat a late dinner tonight. So I'm gonna eat dinner first, about, I don't know, maybe 4:30. I just want to eat dinner about an hour at least before we work out. And then that way I don't have to eat super late. And we'll come back when it's time to get ready for dinner because it's just a bunch of salad prep. I haven't had like a big salad in so long. I'm so excited to prep salad. Whew. We are having sockeye salmon for dinner and a big salad. So I've got my romaine here, my salad spinner here. I gotta get all this chopped up. I have some cucumbers I'm gonna chop up. And then, yeah, we'll get to all the salad spread, all the rest of the salad spread that I'm gonna have out. Well, it's a little later than I had intended. It is almost 4:30 now, but got my salad started. So I got a couple of big handfuls of romaine, and then I got a half a cucumber going on here. Let's go ahead and do the dressing now. I've got some balsamic vinegar is what I'm going to dress it with tonight. Olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. And I really like to dress my lettuce part of my salad before I add the toppings. First topping is we're going to go in with some sauerkraut. I have a little paper towel here though to kind of dry it a little bit. And we'll go ahead and sprinkle that on. I really personally like sauerkraut, but I was just listening to a doctor today and she was talking about how great it is, especially for breaking a fast, because it feeds your gut microbiome. And she said, if you don't like it, too bad, eat it anyway. She said it's good for you. So I thought that was pretty funny. Right, now I do have some beets here, and I don't know what, I guess we were just trying something out we found at Costco, and it's actually sweet pickled beets, so there is a little bit of sugar in here. So I'm just gonna go in with a few pieces because, you know, extra sugar. Don't really want to have the extra sugar, but I love beets. I like to have some beans, so I got some kidney beans here and some olives, of course, and I'm not even gonna count. I'm just gonna throw them on there because I love a lot of olives. I got some sunflower and pumpkin seeds here. They've been open for a while, so they might be a little stale. I'll sprinkle a little on anyways. And I also have some almonds. Sprinkle a few of those. That's just like a small handful. I got an avocado. Not sure if it's ripe, but I'm hoping it's ripe and not bad, because it could go either way here. It's just on the cusp of getting ready to go bad. Oh, it's got a really big bad spot. And I got some feta crumbles I'm going to add also. Just kind of eyeball everything. That's how I like to do it. The salmon. I don't like the skin, so I'm gonna peel that off. I know you can eat the skin, but I barely like fish as it is, so I'm not eating it. Oh, and I have myself a cup of half-calf tea because I wanted a little caffeination for the workout, but I didn't want a lot of caffeine to keep me up all night. All right, here's the plate. Oh, it's got, you know, all the good stuff with a big pile of salmon on top. So I'm gonna eat this, enjoy my tea. Let's go ahead and take a bite of the fish first. I barely like fish, but whenever I make this sockeye salmon, I forget how much I actually do like it. And from last night, I'm fasted 20 and a half hours. It's because I had that popcorn and candy at the movies. I'm gonna go eat. Good morning, friends. How are you this morning? It is Sunday and we weighed in this morning, so I won't delay any longer. I weighed in this morning at 258.8 pounds, which means I am down 4 pounds from last week. I mean, I know I did a lot of fasting this week, so that's definitely the reason why it was 4 pounds. The next few weeks probably won't be as much, but it's kind of nice to know I got that 4 pounds like right in the beginning. We're just going to continue on with the plan. We are on 1 meal a day for the next week. So next video will be 3 1 meal a day, so 3 days vlog, and it'll include a workout. I appreciate you all for hanging out with me today, and I love you so much. Bye!